Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Infinity Dev Tarot and Dowsing. Today I wanted to look at the new Love Island winning couple, Brinity, to see if this is a real relationship or if it's produced. We've all heard the rumors, or I'm not sure if they're true, so I'm going to say rumors, that they're both Tubi actors, so they've been on Tubi, they're actors. And so a lot of people are wondering if this is just the producer's way of trying to refabricate the magic of Nicolandria. But my main question is this relationship real or produced? Are they genuine? So I let the cards talk. I'm using my deck, the Love Dynamics deck, available on Etsy, and a new deck, a new oracle called What's the Heart Saying? Okay, so we'll test these out. And the reason why I like to use my deck is because on the back of each card, it gives 8 categories of the love dynamic or the relationship dynamic that's happening for that card. So it basically does the reading for you. All right, so this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Tarot is a symbolic tool, not a source of verified fact. Any interpretations about public figures are opinions based on the cards and should not be taken as factual claims. With that being said, let's get into the reading. This column represents Trinity's energy. This column represents Bryce's energy. The center is the relationship, past, present, future. So, in the past, we have the Knight of Wands reversed and nostalgia, longing, memory. The Nine of Wands reversed is a fickle energy. It's an inconsistent energy. It's an in and out energy. It's a player ink energy. Somebody wasn't ready. Somebody was still living in a photo album. Trinity herself comes in with the Six of Cups, reversed. I'll get to that in a minute. I think she may be mentally tied to somebody from her past, somebody who isn't in the villa. I think that Trinity, here, she has the Six of Cups reversed and thinking of each other, shared imagination. So this says that she's stuck in negative memories, reflecting on past mistakes or unresolved emotional wounds. She hasn't moved on. She may be still clinging to the past, or reach out to reconnect with someone from her past, or they may reach out to her. They've been thinking of each other. This is a past energy. This is what they came into the villa with, okay? So with that being said, she may be stuck on somebody from her past. And for Bryce got the Three of Swords, clarified by family support. An energy that feels heartbroken, rejected, or betrayed. He certainly got rejected a lot on Love Island this year. Struggling from pain, from separation or disappointment. A deep wound affects the connection. He could be brought in energy from a breakup, from a recent breakup. He came into this relationship wounded too, but his family has his back while he heals. Okay. So in a nutshell, both of these two walked into the villa carrying somebody else in their hearts. Trinity was daydreaming about an ex, and Bryce was still bleeding from a past heartbreak. And the fickle Knight of Wands energy says that neither one of them was actually ready to commit to anything real when this first started. They came in to the villa pretty much emotionally unavailable, with ghosts in the room. Now, for the present energy, we know that they are the winners of Love Island. we start off with the Star card, but it's in reverse. So I don't think that their goal that they envisioned for this couple is going to come off quite the way they wanted to. I think it will be lackluster. It won't meet the same glory of Nicolandria. But back to the relationship. We see here a star reversed, and then a woman looking in a mirror, seeing the shadow of a couple embracing. So I feel like the challenge right now is that there's no hope, no faith, no healing in this connection. It's lackluster. Somebody's looking in the mirror and going, wait a minute, is this even real? Is this even real? With Trinity's cards, she's got the Four of Wands reversed and unexpected surprise. Her true feelings are she feels unsure or frustrated, wanting stability and connection, but questions if it's possible with Bryce. So she's unsure, she's frustrated, she wants stability, she's questioning if it's possible with him. Her intention is the Six of Wands. She intends to win over rivals, elevate the connection, or gain recognition and validation outside and within the relationship. So this tells me that she wants to win, she wants recognition, she wants validation, she wants the crown. Bryce's cards are the Queen of Wands reversed, clarified by reset, and his intentions are the Page of Swords. It says that in this relationship, Bryce feels unseen or undervalued in the connection, and Trinity gets more attention. There's passion and desire to be chosen and adored, but right now he may feel dismissed or frustrated. I'm also picking up that this is someone else other than Trinity. He wants to hit the reset button. He's thinking about his ex, the person that he broke up with, that came into this energy with, into the villa with. He's thinking about his ex and wanting a second chance with somebody who's not Trinity. His intentions towards Trinity is the Page of Swords. Intends to stay in light contact, observe and gather insight. He's curious but emotionally reserved and cautious to act. So it says that he's observing, he's gathering intel, and he's emotionally reserved. So right now in the present energy, right, in the midst of their win, in regards to the relationship, that's what I'm talking about. So you're not seeing all these celebration cards because we're talking about the actual relationship. I feel like Trinity is playing to win the game while secretly doubting the man. She may have some doubts that she will get the type of stable relationship or straight relationship that she wants with Bryce. There's doubts. Okay? And Bryce is emotionally checked out. Mentally rekindling with somebody from his past. He's a very good actor then, because he's got me fooled. I mean, I shuffle the cards, I read what I see. I don't try to make anything up to fit the narrative. He must be a brilliant actor, because I didn't really feel this, but that's what the cards say. Maybe I was disconnected when I shuffled, or maybe this is how it's all playing out. We'll have to see, you know. I feel like he's going to try to keep Trinity at arm's length while he plays the part. She wants the trophy, right? She wants to win. She wants the accolades. She wants the attention. She wants the prizes. And I think he wants his ex back. Neither one of them is actually in this relationship for real. The star says that the magic is gone if it was ever there. So even though this is the present energy, it's reading like a near future energy. It hasn't actually played out yet, okay? But in the near future, it will play out. That's what I'm seeing, okay? All right, and then in the further future, we have the final row. We start with a challenge card. I see in their further future ahead a tower moment, a blow up, a breakup, a shake up. Something is unstable. The foundation is unstable. Explosive shifts disrupt the foundation of the relationship. And guess what it is? It's a brunette woman. Wasn't that what Trinity feared? That a brunette with the right skin color would show up and interfere with the connection? So yeah, I guess her fear was kind of prophetic. Trinity's future actions is going to be the Seven of Wands. Will defend their position, resisting against rivals, challenges, or external demands that threaten. Clarified by luck and fortune blessing. She's going to defend this thing tooth and nail. Trinity's going to defend her relationship, that it's real. She's going to defend her win, right? She's all about appearances. And even though the foundation is fake, she's going to defend this relationship. As far as Bryce goes, Bryce's future action is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Clarified by deep emotional connection. So he's going to fake the deep bond, but failed to actually deliver stability or commitment. He's more about performance and not substance. He will fail to offer stability or commitment, whether through a lack of effort or poor timing or financial issues. This relationship won't feel secure or valuable, even though he gives off the impression that it's unconditional, deep connection, unconditional love. It's not. Sorry, I put my 10th card way above. Here's the final card, the outcome card. The outcome card is the Seven of Cups reversed. This is a card of clarity after confusion. It's a card of seeing clearly now. The fantasy fades, knowing what you want after a time of confusion, right? So I feel like this is saying that with the Destiny Challenge card next to it, this looks like the Love Island contest itself, right? Two people tied together by a rope with the infinity symbol. Oh, they got a long contract they have to fulfill. But their bodies are kind of separated, spaced out. So the fantasy wears off, somebody wakes up, and the illusion collapses. So in a nutshell, I say the future of this relationship. Sorry, you can't see all the cards. The future of this relationship is a controlled demolition. I feel like a brunette is going to show up with the right skin color, and this could be someone new, or it could be Bryce's ex. And then his lingering feelings for her will come out. And the tower will hit. Trinity will fight to defend the relationship, or maybe even to keep the relationship as it stands, as it is, right? For what it is, and for what it delivers. Trinity fights to defend the storyline, and Bryce fakes depth. He fakes that it's real, but he doesn't really deliver to Trinity the quality and in my opinion, Bryce is probably bi anyway. And she, I don't know if that's part of what she wants. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Tarot is not fact. But here we see that the fantasy shatters in the outcome of this relationship. The destiny challenge, the contest itself, Love Island, was the rope binding them together. Without the show, there's no relationship. And when the camera's cut, so does the cord. So, in a nutshell, Trinity's column is saying that she started off stuck in her past, and then she moved into doubting the stability of what she has with Bryce. And she will end up defensively fighting to protect the image, their image. So her whole arc is about performance over authenticity. She's not in love, she's in strategy. She wants to win the recognition and the victory lap, but underneath it, she's still emotionally somewhere else. And she knows this thing with Bryce isn't real, that she's playing a role. That's what the cards say. Column 3 represents Bryce's energy. Bryce comes into this situation with a heartbreak that hasn't healed. He feels unseen. And he did get over, Trinity is what won him this contest, not Bryce. And he's not going to offer her anything real in the end. He's just going to give that impression that he has. So he's performing intimacy and incapable of delivering it because he's still bonded to somebody else outside the villa that he wants a second chance with, a reset. And now, as for the relationship, the Knight of Wands reverse, turning into the Star and then into the Tower. And then this outcome here. The relationship started off fickle and inconsistent. It moved into, I want to say, fakery. A vision with no real substance, a fakery. Glitz. And then it ends in sudden collapse. how Trinity fears a brunette shows up and the fantasy wears off. But they're still tied together by the show's requirements. So even the corners and the diagonals, which I usually read, I'm not going to read today because I have too many cards on the table. But yeah, I'll be straight with you. I think that the reading is loud and clear. I don't think that it's being subtle. I think that Trinity and Bryce are not a genuine relationship. I'm saying it here. I think that they are a production crafted couple. Trinity stuck on somebody from her past, and Bryce is stuck on somebody from his past, and he wants a reset with that. The relationship itself has started off pretty fickle, and it did. And then there's not much substance to it. It's a hopeless illusion. And it's going to blow up eventually, right? Bryce is playing a role and Trinity is playing a role. And the fantasy will wear off eventually, but they'll still be tied to their contracts and having to perform. So I believe they're produced, I believe they are performing, and the Tower is going to reveal it one day. They will break up in the future, and the reason why will be because of a brunette. Now, will this be known? I'm not sure, because they still have to play the role. So this may not be a public breakup. Okay, so that's what I have. If you vibed with this reading, please hit the like button. If you didn't, I'm sorry about that. Don't shoot the messenger. Please share this video with your friends in social media and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps. I would love to grow this channel, and I appreciate all my subscribers. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye.